People who are suffering from this problem don't even realize that they're suffering from IBS. Presence of good bacteria in your gut, it declines and the bad bacteria take over. Because the gut health is at stake, nutrient absorption becomes an issue. One has to go to the washroom or use the washroom multiple times in a day.
Obviously, it hampers the life of the patient or routine of the patient. There are many trials and errors which are done with patient. So, patient says कि अरे कुछ तो बताओ मुझे क्या हुआ है और रिलीफ क्यों नहीं आ रहा है मुझे.
A very potent root cause for people suffering from IBS is emotional overthinking, stress kind of a situation where people are into excessive worrying. The key nutrients that might have gotten lost, we try to replenish those nutrients with the help of the functional nutrition protocol.
We have treated more than 200 cases of IBS.
Welcome again, Dr. Purva and Riya. I am very privileged to have you here. आज हम जो डिस्कस करने वाले हैं ये थोड़ा सा टॉपिक अलग है मेरे को लगता है. वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस IBS, दैट इज इरिटेबल बाउल सिंड्रोम, करेक्ट?
करेक्ट.
एंड ये जब भी मैं पढ़ता हूँ सुनता हूँ तो मुझे पीकू की याद आती है. इफ यू रिमेंबर द मूवी पीकू,
यस यस,
तो उसमें एक टैगलाइन थी, मोशन से ही इमोशन है.
करेक्ट.
एंड उसमें अमिताभ बच्चन को मोशन नहीं हो रहा था एंड IBS में मोशन ही मोशन होता
Yes,
है,
yes.
करेक्ट? सो रिया, can you tell me what is IBS and what are the common symptoms?
IBS stands for irritable bowel syndrome. It is when your bowel becomes irritable. So your bowel is responsible for excretion of the waste products from your body. It is what makes you poop. So when this becomes irritable, you face a lot of symptoms like one has to go to the washroom or use the washroom multiple times in a day. And for some people, it is so horrible that even after drinking a cup of tea, they have to visit the washroom.
Multiple times means kitna? 2, 4, any number, multiple times?
There is no specific number. Some people have the urge to visit to the washroom after every meal.
Okay.
So it differs from person to person. It's the symptom when your bowel becomes irritable.
Okay. And any other symptoms which you can tell, Dr. Purva?
So in this irritable bowel syndrome, apart from going to washroom and frequency of diarrhea and dysentery, there are abdominal pain, then there are cramps patient may experience. Then there is weakness because there is very much dehydration and there is a loss of water and fluids from the body. So there is weakness, there is weight loss, there are abdominal colics, and obviously it hampers the life of the patient or routine of the patient.
But IBS में मैंने पढ़ा था कि numbers that the person goes more than 20 times to the washroom, ऐसा होता है?
It can happen if your gut has become so bad and your bowel has become so irritated that the visits to the washroom increase. The frequency of the visit to the washrooms
Increases. So how many patients have you treated so far? Rough estimate.
We have treated more than 200 cases.
More than 200?
Yes, of IBS.
अरे वाह, that's a very great number. 200 cases treated, that means very nice. But I think जो symptoms आप बता रहे हैं, maybe people are not aware of that is the symptom for IBS or for that condition.
That's actually the truth, and you stated that very correctly. People who are suffering from this problem don't even realize that they're suffering from IBS because the symptoms that they feel might come and go. So symptoms like bloating, gas, cramps, and increased visits to the washroom, they feel it is just a matter of days. But then slowly the problem is creeping up in your body, and this problem, as I said, people don't realize they're suffering from it. Modern medicine does help, but you have to look at the disease from the root cause. That's the only way you can deal with IBS.
So Healzen is helping in finding the root cause. And what is the root cause of this IBS?
Definitely, Healzen's approach is primarily looking and finding the root cause of IBS. Because there is no specific test to determine IBS.
Right.
So the only way you can understand the presence of IBS in a person is through his symptomatic history. Some of the primary root causes behind IBS is, of course, infection, if there's some kind of stomach infection, if there's dysbiosis. I know this might sound a bit technical. I'll break it down for you.
Please explain
So
it.
Dysbiosis, it's basically to do with gut dysbiosis.
Okay.
So dysbiosis is when the presence of good bacteria in your gut, it declines and the bad bacteria take over. So there is an imbalance in the number of good and bad bacteria. The only thing you need to remember is when you suffer from these symptoms, there's a high possibility that your bad bacteria, bacterial number has overgrown. Yeah. So this is the next root cause. Another very potent root cause for people suffering from IBS is emotional, overthinking, along with this stress kind of a situation where people are into excessive worrying.
Okay.
This also directly
Anxiety?
results in stress, basically.
Okay.
That also directly results in IBS.
So how is Healzen helping in restoring this condition?
Modern medical science do treat IBS, but I believe any treating process which is unable to bring back the normal physiology of the body is nothing but the temporary solution. If we speak about IBS, we need to go to the root cause of the disease. So in Healzen, we again, as we discussed, we go to the root cause of the disease, we open the layers of the disease, we open the chronic condition of the disease, we go through the reports and the biomarkers and blood reports, and after that, we define the patient with certain protocol.
So what is this protocol in Healzen? Pro-therapeutic protocol, and I believe functional nutrition therapy is also clubbed for IBS. So can you please explain a bit more of them?
So in Healzen, we treat IBS through three aspects. One is microbiome, second is metabolism, and third is mindset. So microbiome is again good bacteria. We provide good bacteria through our protocols. We also provide enzymes which are very important in digestion and for colon health. And in mindset, we try to teach or educate the patient how to deal with the anxiety factor which may trigger his condition.
In all of this, I think gut will play an important part because stomach and bowel. So gut will play an important part in this. So how Healzen heals the gut?
Definitely gut, it is a disease of the gut health going bad.
Right.
And as mentioned earlier, that when your bad bacteria is on the rise. So let us first understand this, that your body is more bacteria than your own genes. This is the fact. And your colon, where most of your microorganisms, especially bacteria, they reside. When your gut goes bad, when someone says that your gut health is bad, they're referring to these bacteria. They're referring to these microorganisms. And these microorganisms together make up the microbiome. So when someone says that your gut health is bad, we're talking about the microbiome. And how exactly Healzen helps in improving the gut health is actually helping the microbiome to, the health of the microbiome to improve. So by that, I mean, we bring about a balance. So we bring about a balance in the good bacteria. So we help the bad bacteria to, get killed, and through our antimicrobial formulations, through these formulations itself, the good bacteria also rise.
So this is about the pro-therapeutic protocol. Where does the FNT come into picture, the functional nutrition therapy?
Of course. So these formulations take care of the gut microbiome and your gut health. With the help of functional nutrition protocols, we also help the person replenish the nutrients that he might have lost. So as Dr. Apurva had mentioned, one of the symptoms being weight loss. Because the gut health is at stake, nutrient absorption becomes an issue. The key nutrients that might have gotten lost and the person might be losing on health, we try to replenish those nutrients with the help of the functional nutrition protocols.
Okay, so you're maintaining the balance,
Yes.
right? And Dr. Purva, the person would be taking some medications, right, before he's coming to Healzen or when he comes to you. So do you suggest him to discontinue the medication, or it is a parallel therapeutic protocol you give?
We never ask patient to discontinue any medication. But what happens in IBS is there are many trials and errors which are done with patient. So patient says कि अरे कुछ तो बताओ मुझे क्या हुआ है और रिलीफ क्यों नहीं आ रहा है मुझे आफ्टर टेकिंग so many medicine and so many tests. Even some doctors or some people suggest certain tests so that they can get to know that inflammation है क्या या फिर कोलोन कितना inflamed है. But here in Healzen, we never ask the patient to stop any medication.
बट आपने जो प्रो थेरेपेटिक प्रोटोकॉल जो वो फॉलो करेगा या FNT फॉलो करेगा, उसके कोई साइड इफेक्ट्स हैं?
Of course not. There are no side effects of these formulations. As mentioned earlier, these are phyto-based formulations. So
Okay.
definitely there are no side effects.
So the person can take along with the medication.
Yes,
because
yes,
you
he
advi-
can take along with the
But
medication.
over the period of time, the medication will go down.
Yes, yes. When patients start experience the good health or symptoms are decreased, we ask the patient or physician also taper down the dose, whatever
So
whatever he
how
has
do you
given.
measure the improvement in his IBS?
I can explain your question by giving a classical example of one case study of IBS. One patient, male patient, whose age was 42 years, came to Hilsen and he was having a history of IBS since 8 to 9 years. So the frequency of motion in his case was like 8 to 10 times per day, and he was very much irritated and he was मैं क्या करूँ अभी, ये जाता ही नहीं है, मैं कितनी साल ये सफ़र कर रहा हूँ. And he took n number of treatments. He went through he took biologics, then he went through steroid treatment, and certain times there were the emergency when he has to get hospitalized also because of dehydration and because of loss of nutrients from the body. So after that, we put him on our pro-therapeutic protocols. So after 2 to 3 months, what he has experienced and what he has reported was that the frequency of motion came from 10 to 2 to 3 times a day. Earlier, he was experiencing the diarrhea, which was very watery. So the motion was little bit solid, and he started gaining the weight, which he lost 18 kgs in his previous condition. So first he stopped losing the weight, and after that he started gaining the weight. And again, some inflammation markers which were we found in his case were minimized, and he started eating what the food he likes, because in IBS there are restriction of food, ye mat khao, wo mat khao. So if even you go to any social function, there are restriction कि अरे बाबा अगर मैं ये खाऊंगा तो मुझे during event ही जाना पड़ेगा. So these are all the restriction, and these are very irritating for that person. So now in this case he is very happy, though he is having 2 to 3 motion per day, but
Still
it is
better
not
than going 15 times in a day.
It is still better than going 10 to 12 times per day.
I feel what Hilsen is doing is building up the confidence, because I can imagine कि a person, be it man or woman, going to the washroom for 15-20 times and उसका जीना मुश्किल हो जाएगा, because आप ऑफिस में बैठे हैं, मीटिंग चल रहा है, and then you have to excuse yourself and go. एंड इतना स्ट्रेस है, जैसे आपने बोला कोई सोशल गैदरिंग है या कोई बिजनेस मीटिंग है, आप चाय नहीं पी सकते, आप खाना नहीं खा सकते, आपके दिमाग में वही चल रहा है, मैं कुछ खाऊंगा या कुछ खाऊंगी तो मुझे अभी जाना पड़ेगा, आई कैन नॉट लीव दिस. सो आई थिंक हील्सन इज़ हेल्पिंग इन दैट एस्पेक्ट ऑल्सो, कि उसकी लाइफ अच्छी हो रही है, कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ रहा है, बिकॉज कॉन्स्टेंट बैंगिंग इन योर हेड कि जाना पड़ेगा, वॉशरूम है कि नहीं, वॉशरूम है कि नहीं है. सो आई थिंक रिया हील्सन इज़ हेल्पिंग इन दैट.
Definitely. So the kind of relief Hilsen is providing with the pro-therapeutic protocols, the phyto-based formulation, in synergy with functional nutrition therapy, these two things help a patient go a long way, especially in terms of IBS.
So this therapy protocol, is it same for everyone or different person with different IBS condition के लिए अलग-अलग आपका?
No, again it depends upon the condition of the patient. Patient come to us with different symptoms or frequency of motion is different. So according to his state, we define the protocol.
एक और क्वेश्चन रिया, when should a person consult you? क्या मार्कर्स देखे? जैसे आपने ब्लोटिंग है, तो ब्लोटिंग कितने दिन तक चल रही है, या गैस है उसको, तो वो कितने दिन तक देखे वो, and then he consults you?
It's not about the matter of days that you count and then you consult a specialist or consult someone for your health and the symptoms that you're suffering from. Our normal state of being is such that there shouldn't be any symptoms, ideally.
Okay.
So out of the blue, if you're suffering from bloating, if you know your body that you are going to be bloated after eating certain foods, that is okay, because certain foods make you bloated. But if this is happening over and over again and again, right? If you're suffering from bloating, even after not eating that food, even if you're just sitting like this, if you're suffering from bloating, there's excessive gas formation, there's so much tightness that you just cannot, you're not comfortable. You are in a very discomfort, right? This is not a normal state of being, right? This coupled with motions being passed 2 to 3 or multiple times a day. That is when you should consider going to a therapist.
आई थिंक एक और मूवी बनानी पड़ेगी यहाँ पे, यहाँ से मोशन को रोकना है. पीकू पार्ट 2 इज मोशन को रोकना है. एंड हील्स कैन
So in
डेफिनेटली.
first part, he was suffering from constipation.
सो ये कॉन्स्टिपेशन अलग है इससे. IBS इज नॉट कॉन्स्टिपेशन, राइट?
In IBS, IBS may be diarrhea wala IBS or constipation wala IBS.
Okay.
Again, it depends upon the state of colon. When there is constipation, colon holds more water when the food is digested. So it is resulted in constipation. And in IBS, like in diarrhea wala IBS, the colon is unable to hold the water. इसलिए वो डायरिया होता है frequently.
तो हमको वो बैलेंस अचीव करना है कि परफेक्ट अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर होल्ड
Yes.
करे कोलोन.
Yes,
yes.
सो देयर इज दिस IBS and there is also IBD, right? So what is the difference and what is IBD?
A really good question. A lot of people confuse IBS with IBD. IBS, as we discussed earlier, stands for irritable bowel syndrome, and IBD stands for inflammatory bowel disease. Both are different. Even though symptoms are related to gastrointestinal tract, but both are different. So IBD can be an autoimmune kind of a problem, where autoimmunity, where your immune cells attack the good cells in your body, which they are not supposed to. So IBD is kind of an autoimmune condition, whereas IBS is it's triggered by a bad or a faulty lifestyle. IBD is also triggered by faulty lifestyle, but then autoimmunity is the main cause behind IBD.
So does Heals and help in restoring IBD?
Definitely, it helps in restoring IBD as well.
Oh, that's good. IBS and IBD.
IBD both.
Yes, yes. Actually, Hilsen deal with all types of gut issues.
All type of gut.
Yes, yes.
So gut is the main central character in this story is the gut.
It is said that origin of any disease starts from the gut.
From the gut. And I've also, because I was talking with Dr. Kadam, and he was telling gut and the brain both are connected. So there's a gut-brain axis. So Riya, can you tell what is that gut-brain axis?
So your gut and the brain is connected, as you rightly said. It is connected via a nerve called as the vagus nerve.
Okay.
So any changes in your gut will start causing changes to your brain, and it's a bidirectional connection. So any changes in your brain is also going to cause changes to your gut. So if you're suffering from these problems, we discussed about IBS, we discussed about IBD. Any changes in your gut is going to directly send signals to your brain, and your brain will start showing up symptoms. The initial symptoms being brain fog, you start forgetting things, you have anxiety kind of issues cropping up, and depressive tendencies.
So now Healzen has treated the root cause for IBS and of
Yes.
course IBD also, but IBS more commonly. And I would like to thank you, Dr. Apurva and Riya, you two, for giving us such good explanation कि IBS actually होता क्या है, because people don't know. People लगता है कि 2-3 बार जाना तो normal ही है, but I think you should think more ये IBS हो सकता है, and for that you can log on to www.healsandgroup.com and you can avail the services of Healsen. They will restore your balance, they will restore your gut, and you will lead a healthy and happier life. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Purva.
Thank you.
Thank you, Riya. It was great talking to you. It's a pleasure was all mine.